All right, guys. Just got off of work. I am on the way to go get my buddy. Gonna go hit a nice back pump. And that's that. No other choice. It is back. Well, I do have a choice, but my choice is back. So we're gonna crush that. I'm thinking we're gonna go pretty heavy today. I haven't had a lot to eat, but I'm feeling determined. I think the nicest way to say it is feeling determined. So thinking a lot of rows. You know, I'm not like T-bar rows. I'm thinking a lot of T-bar rows. I want to build some thickness in the back. And, you know, honestly, I'd probably say my back is probably one of my weakest, not only appearance-wise, but also strength-wise. I think my legs could use... My legs are pretty big, but they're not as strong as they look. Same with my back. So I think could use some more work on that. So that's why we're gonna be hitting it today. Maybe throwing a little bit of biceps too with it. Just stick with the kind of pull theme. So yeah, that's the plan for now. Very excited, very determined, as I've said just moments ago. And yeah, that's that. I don't think I really got anything else to tell you guys. I'll break it down for you guys in the car chats afterwards, but as of right now, I think I just need to lock in and get ready for this big back day that I'm about to have. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Peace. Alright guys, another short little video. It's a couple hours since I've been in the gym. Just ate some kebabs, probably my favorite post-workout meal. I absolutely love that restaurant. Just kind of hung out at my buddy's place, ate that food, and then his mom came down. We had a little chit-chat. So just leaving his place now, but yeah, I mean, I'm sorry guys. I'm just not recording all of my sets anymore. It's on me. I'll be real with you. I don't know. I can't make an excuse. I just can't make an excuse for it. So I'm not even gonna make one. I apologize. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna need to figure it out because I just need to be on the ball more. That's all it is. There's no excuses. I'm not a believer in excuses because you only have one life. If you really want to do something, you're gonna do it. So what's the point in making excuses? That's just my opinion. But yeah, starting off, I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling too strong today. I've been having a little bit of bowel issues, one could say. So, not to have no TMI here, but that was impeding on my performance a little bit today. So, I wasn't feeling too strong, but still got in there, still got the work in. By the end of the workout, I had some pretty gnarly sweat marks coming through this thick sweatshirt. So, I'm happy about that. You know, I feel like how much you sweat is at least in my opinion, a good gauge of how well you did, because I know on some of my most intense days, I'll be walking out there and I'll walk in with like a gray sweatshirt, and by the time I walk out, it's black, you know. And some of my best days, that has occurred. Some of my worst days, I'll walk in with that gray sweatshirt and might be no sweat patches on it at all. Might be just a few of them, little tiny ones, but definitely my most intense days have had visible results on my sweatshirts in the form of perspiration. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so although I wasn't feeling very strong today, I was still pretty satisfied. So, starting from the top, got started with some lat pull downs. I was going pretty heavy on that. I was pretty happy with that. Did a little drop set action. Did that for a few sets. That was feeling pretty good. Went pretty heavy. Then we moved on to, I don't think we recorded this. We did bent over, I can't even really call it T-bar rows, but it was just the bar placed into like a kind of a hinge point. So it was kind of fixed in there, but like it could hinge. So it's kind of doing essentially rows, essentially bent over rows, but the bar was vertical, not horizontal toward you. It's kind of hard to explain. The bar was like this from my angle, and we put a grip on it, so it was kind of pulling towards it. So essentially it was a bent over row on a hinge, if you guys can imagine that. I went decently heavy with that, threw 4 plates on there. Did that for 2 or 3 sets. Did 3 sets total. One of them was with 3 plates. There were 2 sets with 4 plates. And I did a drop set for the last one. I was feeling okay. There wasn't much range of motion just because of that variation of bent over rows. But the gym was a little busy today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of picking my nose right now. I'm starting to get these real long nose hairs. This might be TMI. I'm starting to get a lot more body hair. And I'm getting these real long nose hairs, and they're so annoying. Like I need like a nose hair trimmer or something. Besides the point. Yeah, so after the rows, it was crazy packed in the gym. So we were just kind of looking around for whatever we could get. But what did we do after that? I think we did Smith machine. We did Smith machine bent over rows. Nope, I'm totally wrong. We did cable rows. A lot of rows today. We did cable rows. Went pretty heavy on that. Did 2 sets of that. The first set was decent. The second set was really intense. It was a double drop set. Started off with almost the full stack. I think we got video of that. We got video of the lat pull downs, not the bent over kind of vertical rows. I'll just call them T-bar rows. That's just a better way to explain it. But it's not really a T-bar row, because the T-bar looks like a T and like you're holding the horizontal part, but it wasn't even that. So I'll just call it T-bar rows to make it more simple. So after the T-bar rows, we did the cable rows. Second set was super, super intense. Pretty much did the full stack, except it was 1 notch away from the full stack. I'm not entirely sure how much weight that is, but it was a lot. Double drop set, or did 2 sets of that. Second one was a double drop set. It was really great. And then moving on from that, then I think then we did bent over rows on the Smith machine. And at that point, I'm not gonna lie, that leg day from 2 days ago, yeah, I think I posted it. I'm kind of losing track of what I've been posting, what I wasn't able to post. There were a good couple days there where, like I've explained before, I just couldn't post anything because I was having issues with my phone storage and my editing app. But regardless, I think I did post that one. And, oh, excuse me. Yeah. My legs are like really, really sore from that day still. I didn't think it was that great, if I'm being honest with you, but I am crazy sore. And yeah, so on the bent over Smith machine rows, I could, not only were my forearms cashed from just the previous exercise we had been doing from that day, but I could see in the mirror my knees and my legs were shaking, just because I could not like hold up the weight. So number one, my forearms could barely hold the Smith machine bar, and number two, my legs could not sustain, because I got a little bend in the knees, so my hamstrings and quads are engaged. They were already shaking. So 2 muscle groups were really trying to give out there. But I don't know, some of you guys might know this. I have always been a firm believer in not using, well, I'll use a belt occasionally when it's necessary, of course. I don't want to be absurd and like completely throw my back out. I've done it before a couple times. I'm very, very grateful that my body was just able to heal on its own. I'm a spring chicken, but I've heard some nightmare stories of people who really messed their back up because they didn't use a belt. Yeah, sorry, kind of getting off track here, but I'm a firm believer in not using wrist wraps, knee wraps, elbow wraps, anything like that. If I'm going to be doing the weight, I need to be able to do it on my own. I want to, if my forearms can't handle the weight that I'm rowing, then my forearms need to get stronger. I've always been a firm believer in that, but I might look back at this video and be like, what the hell are you talking about, Bryson? Shut up. But honestly, right now, the way that I was feeling today, my back still had more to give, but my forearms could not hold it. And that's the point of wraps, is that you kind of take it a little easier on your grip strength, and you're able to focus more on the biceps or the back or whatever you're gripping, whatever you're trying to target, because the forearms are kind of an accessory for most pull exercises. For honestly all pull exercises, the forearms are really an accessory muscle that's being used. So I I was thinking about it. The fact I was even considering it is kind of shocking to me, because ever since I started lifting, I've been on that mentality of, if my body cannot handle that weight, I should not be doing it. I do not need assistance from any kind of gear. Like for bench press and using like elbow wraps or arm wraps, it's just kind of like, it gives you like slight assistance. It takes more pressure off of your elbows and your triceps while you're doing a press motion. So for like a shoulder press or a chest press, having those elbow wraps takes the pressure off the elbows, the triceps, and it focuses more on the shoulders and the chest. And I'm like, throughout the years that I've been lifting, I've always been like, no, if my body can't do it, I can't do it. I'm not gonna sissy out and take the easy route. I want to feel this. I want to be in control of this all on my own, you know. And honestly, now that I'm saying it out loud, screw those wraps. I'm gonna do it. Beast mode. Yeah, what am I even thinking? You know what? If I can figure out a way how to cut that out, I'm gonna cut that out, because that was a lot of sissy talk coming out of my mouth. And you know what? I'm gonna go eat some more right now. Screw it. I'm gonna go throw down on some more food. No, okay, I gotta chill. I'm crashing out right now, for real, guys. Jeez Louise, I need to get it together. I'm gonna go have a nice lighthearted snack. Not too many calories, because I am trying to trim down now. So I need to get a grip. But a pizza does sound nice right now. Oh, it sounds so good. I can't. I shouldn't. Probably just rice cakes. Ew. Terrible. Whatever. Alright, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Whatever I eat, you guys aren't going to see it, but I'm going to make a good choice. The right choice, a healthy choice. So, that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Peace.